Ahem. Hello. Good evening. Get those E's in chat ready. Because it's time. Hello, everybody. Oh, look at all the folks. I did get the Ghostbusters reference, Errol, but I did not know the next line, unfortunately. Otherwise, I was there with you, so I do appreciate that. Bastion, welcome in. Briz, welcome in. Kitty, welcome in. Hopefully everybody's doing well. My name is Krillin. Hello. I play video games a lot of the times. I stream them some of the times. That's what we're doing tonight. We've got some more Oblivion lined up. You just got back from work? Yay! Work's done. Now you can get absolutely drunk. If that's what you want to do. You can get drunk at work, too. I just don't recommend it. I just realized we're not rocking the OC remix today. Today, we're rocking the Oblivion soundtrack. Because, well, I mean, the Oblivion has good music. You got work tomorrow as well? Well, if you get drunk tonight, you can stay drunk for work tomorrow. That's just math. That's just science. That's how both math and science work. I would know as a math scientist. You work in a pub. Well, then you'd fit right in. It feels like it's part of the uniform. Although I imagine most pubs, in fact, I would imagine most places that serve alcohol would frown on being intoxicated at work. The answer to that question, Kitty, is yes. Because as everybody knows, math scientists have to be insane. Have you seen math? It's terrible. Nobody likes math. Here, this is a little loud. Let me get that down just a touch. Just a touch. Let's see here. Any sweet video game? Oh, looks like our friend Errol is playing some Baldur's Gate. That's very exciting. Enjoy some Baldur's Gate, Errol. Comrade used to like math. Here's the fun thing. I've always enjoyed math, but I also know the dangers of math. It's a dangerous, some might say illegal pursuit, math. I saw the post in Bastion's Discord. I'm sure if Bastion knew what a computer was, he'd be very excited about that. Zing. I say that jokingly, because Bastion is one of the only people who actually went through the process of setting up and playing Final Fantasy XI with me, which he had to do on PC. So I know that Bastion has a PC, he just chooses not to use it. Let's see. Doom, Dark Ages, Halo 3, blah, blah, blah. You know what? I don't know that there is any. Oh, there's a StarCraft game. There was a bidding war recently. I'm not sure if anybody heard about this. There was a bidding war for StarCraft, of all things. Because Blizzard is only in the business of making games that nobody wants for money, they realized that they're not going to make a StarCraft game that anybody wants to play. So their decision was they're going to let a different company make StarCraft. You should not be in ads. Ads should have finished. I did the pre-roll. I get so frustrated with Twitch ads sometimes. Anyway, Blizzard wouldn't be able to make a game that anybody wanted to play because they don't know how to make good video games anymore. And so in a strange but somewhat also obvious effort, what they did is they sold the rights, or they're selling the rights, or they're allowing the rights for StarCraft to be purchased, um, which is very exciting for those of you who are StarCraft fans. Partly because a company that isn't Blizzard will probably treat the game with the reverence that one would expect, and partly because this means we're actually going to get a new StarCraft game. Because I don't know if anybody else saw that this was a few years back when new video games being made by Blizzard were being discussed. People talked about how the $50 horse for World of Warcraft, whatever horse that was, I don't remember. I think it was the first flying horse that you could buy in their little microtransaction shop. That first horse that somebody made over the course of like 48 hours, all together, it took like 48 man hours to produce. It might have been a little bit more than that, but it was not a long time. All of that made them more money than the entirety of the StarCraft 2 expansion. So, like, Blizzard is well aware that there's no reason for them to make video games. Now that they have successful video games, they can just make microtransactions for the video games that they have, which is frustrating, but like fiscally, it just makes more sense for them to not make new games. Once you have everybody hooked, there's just no money in making a new game. Which is sad. It's incredibly sad. It's why Fortnite is a thing. I mean, I guess it'd be more accurate. It's why Epic is a thing, because like they didn't make a new game; they just made a skin for an already popular game. It made them more money than any new game ever possibly could. You still have to strike that cultural identity first. But once you have, you just make a doodad for the thing, and you make $1 million. And by $1 million, I mean several hundred million. It's a fascinating reflection on the industry itself. It's like how Steam will never make Half-Life 3. Like, there's no reason for them to do it. They make enough money just being the video game platform that they are. Anything else? Night Rain looks kind of fun. PS Plus and Xbox Game Pass are not the future of gaming. I think everybody knew that. Expedition 33 is doing well. Yep. We knew that. I think that's it. I think that's all I have. No real video game news. Anybody have any video game related things that they would like to talk about before we get into the video game? How many of you are going to play the DKR PC compilation? Like, are any of you big enough fans of DKR apart from Bastion to play the remake or the decompilation? We know Bastion probably won't because he doesn't need to. He can play it on original hardware. The rest of us. Comrade will play the decomp. All right, fair. You also have video game news you want to talk about? All right, hit me. What do you got? Crafty got called an alcoholic by your ex's dad because you wanted to go out for your dead mom's birthday. I believe that your ex's dad should probably mind their own business. I don't feel like your ex's dad should have any opinion on what you do to celebrate or mourn your past mother. Like, the amount of high-horsedness that comes around when people enjoy drinking is fantastic. And I don't want to be on the side of defending alcoholism because it's very bad. But I think a lot of people get called alcoholics who are not. It's very strange. Apparently in Mario Kart World, the open world part is an RPG with bosses that help power up your carts. That'd be a lot more interesting way of unlocking cart pieces than the X number of coins that we had in Mario Kart 8. So that's kind of fun. I like the sound of that. There's a new Souls game coming to Game Pass called Wushang Fallen Feathers, and it's set in the Ming Dynasty. I think one of the things... This is not about Wushang Fallen Feathers. This was about the Wukong game, where it was just described as a Souls-like, and the game developers had to like constantly push back on that. They're like, no, it's not. It's just an action game. It's not a Souls-like, which I think is particularly amusing, because a lot of things are getting looked at through that particular lens, and they don't necessarily fit in that box. They look after your dog when you work. That doesn't entitle them to make commentary on your life. Like, if they're a friend, I mean, sure, and they're showing genuine concern. I apologize if I initially lashed out at them too harshly, but that did not feel like the vibe I got from that statement. It's very nice of them to look after your doggo, though. Doggos can get lonely. I know a lot of dog owners during COVID, post-COVID, had a whole bunch of problems because their dogs were 100% used to them being home all the time. And then, of course, you go back to the office, and the dogs are like, "Why have you abandoned me? Mother, where are you going?" And it caused a lot of anxiety in the poor animals, which is tough. You don't want your doggos to have anxiety. But they tend to refuse to look after your dog if you want to go out drinking. Oh, okay. I mean, that's sort of on them, I guess. They're allowed to be like, oh, this is a thing that you're going to do. I don't want to help encourage that, but like get over it. Anyway. Hopefully everything gets sorted. For you and your doggo. What's the... Apart from the setting, Briz, what's the catch for Wushang there? Is it Chang or Shang? I think it's Shang. I don't know, my Chinese is really bad. I do have several friends who have children who are learning Chinese, which is really exciting. Completely out of the realm of, like, possibility when I was that young, let alone when I was in high school. We had Spanish and German. And that's because we had a German teacher and a Spanish teacher. And by which I mean one of the teachers was German, and one of the teachers had come from, I believe it was Mexico? He wasn't Mexican at all, but he had lived there for enough time that he had adopted the language. So he was a lot more comfortable speaking it than he was speaking English. Which was interesting. He played Dungeons and Dragons. I talked to that teacher quite a bit. He was a good guy. Always funny when your teachers are like actual people. Because you never think of them as people, especially when you're super young. Then once you get into like high school, you start to realize that everybody's a person. It's a very strange realization. Warring factions and a mysterious illness spawning monstrous creatures. Ooh, fancy. We like a good warring factions. Alright. How about I play a video game? That's technically what we're here for, right? How are they going to be when you start giggling? It's tough to say. You never know how anyone's going to react. This was working fine on Sunday. Hopefully it continues to work fine today, but if anything seems out of sorts, let me know. Where were we? We were right here. Last time, we were following this lad in an effort to find out where his goods were coming from, and that's what we're going to continue to do.
That you, Agarmir?
Shh! Not so loud. How many times have I told you that?
Sorry. I'm not used to this kind of meeting. It always makes me nervous.
Well, just shut up and listen to me. The next shipment will be sooner than I expected. Just have the money ready.
Same assortment of things? I mean, I have enough clothing for now.
You take what I get. I get notice at the last second, and I have to jump on it. No time to be picky about it.
Well,
I just realized you wrote gigging, not giggling. You start doing gigs in pubs in September, and you got 3 pubs that you want. Well, that's exciting.
Elsewhere. Or maybe pay a visit to that Gen
I think they should
tell her
support
about
you
your
if
little
you're gonna
scheme.
go around and sing in pubs. That's
Make
like
your point.
a cool thing.
Contact me when you have the items, and we'll meet.
Are they Irish pubs?
Don't worry. It'll be very soon. Now get out of here.
There's a whole song about Irish pubs. I love singing it. I can't sing, but I do love singing it. Ah, Welsh. That means they often have dragons, right? Well, I mean, just because there's a pub in Wales doesn't make it a Welsh pub. It can still be an Irish pub in Wales, can it? I don't know what the flow chart is there. Isn't an Irish pub a style? Is there a big difference between a Welsh pub and an Irish pub, stylistically speaking? Is there a big difference between any of the pub styles? You know, honestly, I don't know. I haven't really been to that many pubs. I haven't been to 0 pubs, but certainly not that many. Do you think Monstro is in Wales? Monstro from Pinocchio? The giant whale? Okay, I'm just confirming. In Disney Lorcana, we have a card type that is a location. And we just recently, I think on this last set, we finally got Monstro added to the game. But unfortunately, he was a character, not a location, which everybody very much agreed was a missed opportunity. You got to get new speakers. Wait, you have to bring your own setup? They don't have an audio setup for you? I figured maybe you'd have to bring your own mic, but your own speakers seems a little excessive. But then again, I suppose it's best to bring your own sound system with you, even if they do have their own setup, because that way you're, Oh. I've discovered that Argamir has a house in Talos. I should go inside when he's not around and investigate. Well, he's around now, so Not yet. Anyway, even if a place had its own setup, having your own guarantees a certain level of fidelity and control. If you know what I mean. Alright, I'm gonna break into somebody's house. I've chosen you. Oh, that's not good. You used to host karaoke? Nice. The breakdown is not nice, but hosting is pretty cool. So do you just do like karaoke nights, travel to different places, and sort of set them up for the pub? You got an exclamation. There you go. There you go. I broke into this house to steal a bunch of stuff, and so far I've found 2 gold and a lockpick. This has not been worth my time. Not exactly, funding an empire with the stuff in this basement. Set up and tear down when... a set up and tear down is the worst. And I know that basically just from speaking to the bands that I know. You need lighter speakers because you can't put your original ones on their stands. Okay, nice. I was thinking more like you set it up for karaoke and then other people can come up and sing as well. It's not just you singing the whole night, is it? Don't mind me. How am I doing on money? I think I'm still pretty broke. Yes, I'm very broke. We need more money. And the best way to get money is to dive into a dungeon. Also, Bastion, I'm pretty sure that's why you have roadies. That's what you used to do, but now you've had people ask you to do solo set lists. Well, sure. You can always do a solo set. It's just, you know, that costs extra. I wanted to go... Yeah, east is good. There's a road over here, in fact, that I wanted to follow. It's about to get real rainy. Bastion was the roadie for other bands. Bobby's father-in-law, sound guy for a band down to go show them what playing was set. Would take hours. Right, but you got to listen to music, and presumably you got paid, so that's pretty fun. Sound production, well, just any sort of production is pretty magical, Combine. I know a lot of people who feel the same way. Basically, taking nothing and making a whole event. It's pretty cool. Oh. Roland... Oh. Are you a friend or a foe?
Who's there?
Not a friend. And now they're dead. Are any is any of my gear damaged? If so, I can replace it. No, we're actually good. Bastion, you have to do the work before you can play. That's just how that works. What's this? Looks interesting. I'm gonna go to this cabin first, though. You gotta record some of your stuff on TikTok? Absolutely. Social media and all that. Or Instagram, or anything like that. Yeah, pay Comrade. He'll happily do the tear up and tear down. Well, it'd probably be called set up and tear down, but eh. Happily. And I will always show up and sit in the audience. Oh, that's not a bad guy. That's just a... That's the quest. Oh, a hard lock. I don't know if I can crack that. It's probably not worth it, even if I could. Let's move on. Fur. I know the next line, it's fur. What do I win for getting the line right? Well, that looks fancy. Let's go that way. Ah, mud crab, my old nemesis. We meet again. Oh, the fish sees me. Okay. The Steed Stone. Steed Stone. Okay. never saw me coming. Well, this place is infested with mud crabs. I just want to go to this cool looking tower area. I'm getting attacked by crabs the whole way there. Alright, we made it. Now what? Okay. Enjoy your sleep. Thank you. I will do my best. I found $23 dues in a chest. That's off to a good start. Ambushed by some zombies. How incredibly rude. I think my favorite part is stealing magical torches as my primary source of income. Probably just have to run through it. Okay. Interesting, but ultimately meaningless. Neat. slowly dying. Oh, I'm rapidly dying. Whew. I hear the imp that's in the other room flapping his wings, which is, I guess, pretty normal for an imp, but I want to shoot him so he stops making noise. Dungeons should be quiet. Oh. Resist shock on a ring? Don't mind if I do. No. That's my Welkin stone and I want it now. That's $50 redos I left on the ground back there. I feel like there's a switch or something in this room. Maybe something over here. I explored this section completely? It looks like. I don't see any obvious alcoves. Okay. We have died from fall damage. Oh no, that means the chest is gonna reset. Ooh, I no longer have my sweet lightning ring. Banned. Okay, that worked. This is backwards. I knew there was another imp. Oh, come on. Oh, no, never mind. Looks like the inventory was generated when I zoomed in. Nice. Aha! Not this time. Well, that arrow's gone. The dungeon was not nearly as exciting as I had expected it to be with the cool tower that it had. Do a quick save in case I botch the escape. And we're free! Master has given Dobby clothes. We're already on an hour, folks. I'm gonna exit this dungeon, and then we'll do a quick save. By a quick save, I mean a break. We'll do a break. Run some ads. You know the drill. Take a break. Anything in this section that I overlooked? No. Broken armor pieces offer much less protection. It feels like it doesn't need to be said, you know? We'll head to the waterfront, get my level, and then we'll come back to harass this illegitimate business person. You sense yourself more aware, more open to new ideas. You've learned a lot about Cyrodiil. It's hard to believe how ignorant you were, but now you have so much more to learn. Oblivion is going very well, Briz. How are you doing, my friend? You're doing great. That's good to hear. Oblivion. That's good. That's good. Good stuff. Alright, I said I was going to take a break. I'm going to take a break. Let me go ahead and throw up my Be Right Back screen. There you go. You know what? I think I will get OC Remix playing. Oblivion's a little quiet, so there you go. Some background noise. I'll see y'all in just a bit. And we're back. Ads are done. I've returned. We got a sweet Chrono Trigger remix playing. What more could we want? Welcome in, QC. How's it going? How you doing? What was I... Oh, yeah, we were doing this one. You'll be happy to know that Dragoon's got 1 episode left. We're doing it.
On with you.
I was gonna finish everything up last night, but then I read that the final boss plus dialogue and like how the game wraps up likely would take 30 minutes to a full hour. So it was 11:30, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna call it. And so I did.
How are you?
Welcome. My master instructed me to show you up immediately. Please follow me.
This dude's showing me up. Rude.
Hail.
We had some hilarious... Oh. Hey, everybody take a shot. Let's go. Let's go. We did it. Yes. Ah, oh, it feels so good, Bethesda. Close without sending. I don't care. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, folks. I didn't even do anything weird. I just went upstairs. Love it. I'm not entirely certain Bethesda gets all of the blame for that particular crash, but they're going to get all the blame for that particular crash, so.
Welcome. My master instructed me to show you...
I'm sure he did. He also instructed you to crash my game, which was very rude.
The treasure hunter. Please, have a seat. Thank you for coming. You may recognize that statue over there on the table. The very one that you recently sold for less than its true worth. As you may know, I am somewhat of an enthusiast for Iliad antiquities. In my own modest way, I have amassed a rather considerable collection. I have recently become interested in obtaining the complete set of these ancient statues. I believe that 10 still exist. No mere shopkeeper knows their true worth. If you bring them to me when you find them, I will pay you double for each one.
Okay.
I am looking for the complete set of 10 for my collection. They were once part of the Temple of the Ancestors in the ancient Iliad capital. Through my research, I have learned that they were removed from the temple before its sack by men. I believe they were hidden in various Iliad settlements across Cyrodiil, although I do not know the exact location of any of them. Why? Have you already found another statue for me?
No.
Well then, you have work to do. You know it as White Gold Tower, the center of the ancient Aeliad capital of Nibene. It was brutally sacked thousands of years ago by humans led by Alessia. The Imperial City is built over the ruins of that ancient city. Yes, well, good day.
Today's your lucky day, so let's hear it.
I thought he said he put the statue on the table. I don't see the statue anywhere.
Hello there. Good to see you again. Indeed. Shall I be seeing you?
Alright, well, that was kind of nothing. But that's alright. So... got any flags on that. Go see if this...
Have mercy. Just one coin.
Alright, fine, here you go.
Me children will... Thank you. He's a... Of course, it's all just... Blessings of Archay upon ye.
Not exactly my best lockpicking session. Upstairs? Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting start to next week's stream. Wasn't upstairs. Must be downstairs. We'll start from the beginning and break fewer lockpicks. Now, here's a question. I'm pretty sure it was in this game. Aw. They fixed it. I can no longer create ladders out of paintbrushes. A tragedy, to be sure. I found my way into Agarmir's basement. The place consists of an odd assortment of clothing and trinkets. Most disturbing is the dirty shovel and mud-encrusted boots tucked in the corner. I suspect Agarmir's stock he sells to Thornir is taken from the recently dead. I should continue to search carefully for more solid evidence into this grisly accusation. I love the use of bone meal for dirt, because they didn't have a dirt item. So they're like, yeah, bone meal will work. Nobody will know the difference. I've found a manifest that seems to detail the names of recently deceased, what they were buried with, and their locations in Cyrodiil. I should take this macabre manifest and confront Thornir, as he may not yet realize where his merchandise is coming from. Macabre. Not for nothing, but how does this guy go grave robbing, bring it back to his house, and strip the bodies? Like, that doesn't make any sense. You'd strip the bodies in the graveyard and then rebury them, logically. Logically.
It's you.
Hello.
Hello.
Have you ever brought...
Hello again. Welcome back. I can't believe what I'm seeing in this book. I'm mortified. To think these things here were once on the bodies of the recently deceased. It's just too horrible to comprehend. Yes, that's first and foremost. I will never meet with him again. I can promise you that. Secondly, I remember him mentioning a place he had to be this very day. Yes. That's right. He said that he wouldn't be able to do anything else as he had something important to do. You don't think he would dig up another... Oh, no. He wouldn't. But I guess he has been. Oh, my. What have I done?
Don't worry, I'll stop him.
Yes, you do that. I don't even want... I hope you can forgive me. I had no idea.
What's this about?
Well met.
Hi!
I've noticed the door to the Trentius family mausoleum has been unsealed. This must be Agamir's doing. I should proceed inside.
I had a feeling you'd catch on sooner or later. That's why I had this trap prepared for you. If you'll notice, the grave is already dug. This time, it wasn't to take something away from the graveyard. It was to add something. I'm afraid all I can offer you is an unmarked grave. Take that! Roads are all the same. All black. And no... Oh, fury! Die!
Agamir has been slain. Since the penalty for grave robbing is death, somehow seems as though justice has been done. I should search the gravesite for anything potentially incriminating.
Let's get this over with. What's the matter? Getting tired?
Make some potions. take way too many potions. Crushed it. Anything incriminating. Oh, I've looted all the corpses. None of the statues seem to be doing anything. I should search the grave site for anything potentially incriminating. But there's nothing popping up in my map. His shovel. Interesting. Okay. Darn it. There you go.
Tidings, citizen.
Well met.
Hello, my friend. Were you able to stop Agarmir? Then we can at last rest. I feared had he somehow bested you, I'd be next. It is fortunate that your skills exceeded his.
Yes.
Come to some decisions. I intend to donate all of the money I have made, as well as what is left of these stolen items, to the temple. I also want you to know that I had a long discussion with Jensine, and I have decided to join the society. I realize you risked your life to give me a chance, and Thorinir
People
never
die
forgets
in
things like
Yuna
that.
dances.
Accept this ring as a humble reward. It's the least I can do to say thank you. Now, don't be a stranger. The copious coin purse is still in business.
Yay!
You've shown me...
We did it. And he gives us that ring, which I think fortifies... Ooh. Resists fire and frost, which makes me completely immune to fire. As I have a 75% fire resist by default. So, that's pretty cool. Literally just started this game and I'm already immune to fire.
Mercy.
You
It's good
need
to
to give
see-
me money.
Tell me more. Can I interest you in some of my wares? No deal. You've got to be kidding.
Really? I saved your life and you're gonna play hardball like that?
You don't expect me to make that deal, do you?
This guy.
You drive a hard bargain. A good price for a good customer. That's a fair deal. You drive a hard bargain. A good price for a good customer.
Negotiation, bargaining, haggling, they're all a means to an end. Getting the best price for your goods. You're now an apprentice of mercantile. The damage condition of items is no longer a factor when you sell it. And merchants may also offer you better items.
That's a fair deal. That's a good deal. You got a great deal there.
I did get a great deal there.
fine negotiator.
Come back and see me.
We're gonna
show-
turn these $2 items into I think like $4 potions. I forget what the.
Me mercy. It is good to see you again.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
That's more than I'd usually pay.
Thank you. Come again.
You've shown me mercy. I will.
I did. You're welcome. Bye. All right.
I'm listening.
Isn't
Go
there
ahead.
something just
going on?
wrong?
What a fun adventure that was.
I have been anxious. The very thought of what Agarmir was... Well done! This shovel will certainly confirm Agarmir's crimes. Along with the manifest, it should prove useful to the City Watch. In your absence, Thornir visited, and we spoke at length about his role in this scheme. I believe him when he says he didn't know Agarmir's sources. He told me of his intentions to donate all of the money and inventory to the local temple. He also agreed to buy and sell merchandise at fair prices. Last but not least, he's officially joined the Society. I am taken aback by his honest intentions. In return, the Society has decided not to press charges. His name will be absconded from the records of this crime. Now, I'm sure you are waiting to hear about your reward. The Society thanks you for everything you have done. Please, take this gold. Many thanks on behalf of all of us.
Ooh, gold.
I offer the finest goods and the lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. Make me a better offer. I can't do that.
Literally the only reason you're still in business, but sure. I could upgrade my arrows. 1 point is not worth the price jump.
I appreciate your business. Take your time. It's been a pleasure to...
What is it now?
You shopped for a shield at
I need more lockpicks.
Be happy to help you. The Society triumphs once more, thanks to you, of course. We'll see. Oh, really now? What a...
You're revolting.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. Pleasure doing business with you. Pleasure doing business with you. let that go too cheaply. Another satisfied Goodbye.
Swimming is better than running to make your athletics increase. Interesting. I did not know that, actually. That is a new one to me.
Put on the feedback. Look. All right. Not now, not later, not... I won't fight. That's great. I doubt it. That's really... I doubt. Don't waste your... That's enough. I like that. I doubt it. Not... That's enough. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you. That's a good deal.
So ham restores life. Good to know. As does venison. Venison I think I knew, but ham I didn't.
Tell your friends about me. Be seeing you.
Get your Black Horse courier here.
There were lights spotted at Sunday Watch. That place was cursed by Mehrunes Dagon and...
Go ahead, please. May I interest you in some of my fine wares? I let that go too cheaply.
Aw, did somebody steal your sweet roll? It was me. I was the one who stole the sweet roll.
That's a good deal. I appreciate your business. Bye.
How are you? Okay.
If there is anything
This side?
Heard any news from the other provinces?
at your service.
The news has not been good. I've heard it said that the Daedra have overrun the town of Ultron.
What? My name is Hagar. You too.
Edgar Vautrin, you don't want the very best. You want to buy or sell? Irene Metric move. Go ahead. I doubt. Not now. Yes. Yeah, I get it. Not now. Not. No more. You're frightening me. Good one. I doubt it. I doubt it. Don't try. Whatever you... That's pretty good. Yes, yes, whatever you... Sure. Don't waste your flattery on me. Don't waste your... I accept. Not bad. Not bad at all. Don't talk such... I accept. Yeah, I get... I doubt it. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
You have no illusion spells at all? Okay.
Take care.
Hello again. Thornir didn't turn. I can't help you if you don't show me what you're talking about.
Oh, my
I'm
nerd root's back
listening.
in my house. That's funny.
Yes, I'm not buying that one. I doubt. Whatever you want. I doubt you. Don't please. You're pathetic. Whatever you want. Sure. Don't be silly. I'm not I accept not that you're full of it. I have potions and everything you need to make your own. What will it be?
I'm hoping you have the other bits of my alchemy requirements. So I have a mortar and pestle. I need an alembic. Just one, please. I need a calcinator. Also just one.
I wouldn't make that deal with
And I
just
need a
anybody.
retort. Thank you. Can we filter? No.
Make me a better offer. You've got to be kidding.
Good gravy.
I appreciate your business. Farewell.
Farewell.
May I help you?
No. We have enough potions. I think we're potion strong at the moment. Always important to keep your potion stocks up. Let's go gain this level that we just found and find another dungeon. I was hoping one of the shops might have a quest. The Nernroot quest was there, but like, this is the wrong side. Well, no, this is the right side. Just get further away. The Nernroot quest was in that alchemist shop, but I didn't have my Nernroot on me. It's not super important. That's not a quest that like you finish, if that makes sense. There's so many steps and whatnot that it takes a million years. One nap, please. You resolve to continue pushing yourself. Perhaps there's more to you than you thought. Alright, we've evened out our 5s. I think we're gonna do, let's get our non-40s up to 45 here. And then I think a couple points in strength is always nice. We're gonna have to max our agility sooner rather than later, but it's gonna be soon. It's gonna be sooner. Oh god, I hit take all. It's gonna be sooner, for certain. I hit take all again, because R is not F. Excuse me. Okay, good. I was keeping my my inventory low, or my stock low. I do sort of need another box, but this one will have to do for our various miscalamity. What is taking up so much of my inventory? Why am I at 146 pounds all of a sudden? Oh. Well, even that's like 20 pounds from what it used to be. Potions. I've got so many potions. Yeah, I've got 8 pounds worth of restore health potions I just realized. Well, better to have them and not need them. All that jazz. Let's find our next adventure. We remember that. That was a thingy. That's a slaughterfish that's currently beached itself on the shore. Venison. Venison makes healing potions. So, you know, we did that. We're going to whatever this is. A barren cave. I saw it in the distance and I immediately wanted to explore it. Once we get in there, we should probably take our last ad break. And then the stream will be over. We will have done it. Another successful Wednesday in the books. Hi, Shirley. How's it going? How are you doing? Colored a picture and left it hanging on the fridge at work. Love it. Absolutely will. Absolutely love it. We found out that the shopkeep had been robbing the dead for his goods. Well, the shopkeep supplier had been robbing the dead for his goods. So we killed him and took his stuff and then sold it for profit. There's a parallel there that I want you to ignore. Odds of these people being friendlies? Pretty sure they're vampires. It was a very sweet frog in a very colorful jungle. I would like to point out that that vampire scout hit me a single time and I contracted vampirism. The disease scaling in this game is always wrong. Oh, also I'm immune to fire now. See? I'm going to stand in fire. One of the rings I got from that mercantile quest gave me 35 fire resist, which on top of my 75 innate fire resist is 110%. And much like Scott Steiner, that spells doom for Samoa Joe at sacrifice. If Samoa Joe's using a flamethrower.
Who's there?
You're Doom! Vampire Archer charges me with an axe. I think you have a case of confused identity there, Vampire Archer. New gauntlets, old gauntlets. Ooh, leather greaves are better than fur greaves. Leather armor is not better than fur armors. He didn't even have a bow on him. He was very confused. And I just wanted to be said, it's okay to be confused. But, you know, just don't call yourself an archer. Oh, well, he had a fine steel war axe, I guess. Just don't call yourself an archer when you charge at someone with an axe. That's not how that works. What's the weight ratio there? 35 is like roughly 9. Not quite, but roughly. Skelly boy! Get arrowed. Ooh, that zombie's headless. It's an important distinction from being nearly headless. Where did that skeleton go? Oh, I shot him into oblivion. Haha! The game's name is Oblivion. That wasn't intentional. am I a traitor to my own race? Aren't you a vampire? I'm not a vampire. At least not yet. Ooh. New bow, who this? I guess they can keep their various clothes. Just chest after chest of an incredibly minuscule amount of gold. That's the Oblivion I remember. That's the Oblivion I remember. You don't get your loot off of a dead body, you don't get any loot. Oh, barrels full of cabbages is potentially loot. Mostly because as an alchemist, I can turn them into potions. Potions are money. Why do none of these zombies have heads? That's my question.
Is that the best you can do? Am I supposed to be impressed?
You ate all the zombie heads? Okay, well. A lot of protein, I suppose. There's just 3 rocks. Nothing special there at all. That's just 3 rocks. Run, 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 run. That at least was 3 mushrooms. $18 gold. That buys me 3 lockpicks. Ooh.
Die, damn you!
Well, she got one. With my knife. Chainmail? Is that light armor? Bow of sparks? Goodness. We're living the dream over here. I don't remember if chain is light. It is. It is, in fact, light armor. And defensively, it's a whole +1 over my fur armor. Okay, well, that's not exactly a banger. Oh, that's the steel one. Oh, it's +2 over my fur armor. Alright, that's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. Iron Dagger, just an awful ratio of profit to weight. 5 points of shock on Spark. Or on Arrow Hit, not so bad. Ooh, 6 entire gold. Honestly, the security level's far more important. That was the real treasure. Okay, this is the real treasure. What is happening? That was not the real treasure either. I broke so many lockpicks on that. It's fine. I just bought all of the stores out of lockpicks. Well, you know what? We'll just quick save before everything. Is that it? That's the whole vampire cave? It looks like. I don't think I saw any other branching paths. Nope. Alright. I would very much like to be able to zoom out just a little bit on the cave maps. But, alas. Earwax. Did I get turned around? Sure did. This way, then left. And then we gotta go back to town for a couple reasons, not the least of which is to cure my disease. As I don't want to be a vampire just yet. Although, I am immune to fire. I don't remember if that prevents burning outside. It might. Imperial City Temple District. It started with a kiss.
Spare a coin for the
Any time now. Go ahead, please. The king and queen. Bye.
Is this not the church?
Anytime now. I shot at 3 brothers a couple of days ago. Not sure which one I
You.
Duty calls.
I need directions.
What are you looking for?
Services.
You'll find smiths, alchemists. What are you looking for? The Imperial Palace is starting in the northeast. Moving clockwise, the waterfront is south of Temple District. The Arcane University.
No.
Carry on.
Is there no temple here? Could have swore there was. Maybe it's in Talos Plaza.
You have my ear.
No, it's very poorly designed. Everything about it is like wrong. This is not how this is supposed to be. I think this is just the inn, right? That's the only like. Yeah, we can go to the Tiber Septum.
Who will help an old beggar?
You know what? I can go to... Chaden Hall.
I haven't time for fools.
The Emperor and his 3 sons dead, right under the noses of the
Dead.
Imperial Guard. It's a disgrace.
Oh, hello.
I don't know you, and I don't care to know you.
Yay! We're good. Can't you change your sign if you pray at these? Isn't that how it works? I forget. Yeah, okay. You can get blessed by the gods or some such. God, it's been so long. It's like playing Fallout 3. I don't remember everything. Like, I don't remember the things that I should remember. That makes sense. But I remember some things that are just in my brain.
By what right do you disturb me?
Did you hear Deetsan talking about the Mages Guild?
He's always wanted to be in the guild.
Borbak gra uzgash. We've got everything the adventurer needs. I'm an old adventurer myself, and I know what's wanted.
I need lockpicks.
This better be good.
Ooh.
Don't waste your... Don't, please. That's just really interesting. That's just not funny. Real. Yes, yes. Not now, not later, not ever. Don't try it. That's real. No more. You're frightening me. Don't. Sorry. I accept. I have no choice. You think that's well done? No more. Not now, not later. What? That's what up. Don't. Please. I'm sorry. Yes, yes. Don't wait. That's just stupid. I wish I could say that. That's just not funny. Really? Don't, please. Not now, not later. Don't. That's, well...
I've reached the maximum disposition for this character. Do they mean NPC or for me? Anyway. Persuasion, wheedling, cajoling, coercing are all tools of speechcraft. They are tools you seek to excel in. You are now an apprentice of speechcraft. When trying to persuade a character, their disposition now slowly decreases more slowly over time.
I accept. I have no choice. That works for me.
All right, we made
I
friends.
offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. I can't do that.
Yay! Alright. Iron bow. Iron bow. Fine iron bow. All gone. I don't really feel like I need this short sword. So I'm not going to keep it, because the Debaser is so much better. Yeah, they're both blades, so I'm not getting anything. Anyway. We don't need the steel armor, because we can't... not can't, we won't wear it. I don't need this knife. I don't need one of these 2 torches. Alright, and you, let's see what you got for me. That's all stuff I sold you. Cowl of the Druid. Fortify Marksman, Fortify Alchemy. Detect Life. Drain Blade on Self. Ironically, not that bad, because I am a bowman. That being said, I don't really want to make my blade worse. Lockpicks, need those. There was an accident with my lockpicks recently. Let me repair. I have 6. I'm okay with those. We're good for now. What cost 2 things do you have? Do you have any restore health, aloe vera leaves?
I wouldn't make that deal with just anybody. Tell your friend. The Mythic Dawn have been leaving notes in Talos' plot. I'm retired from adventuring, but you might try the old mine they call another possibility in that you might also look at Quickwater Cave to the north. I cleared it out, but I haven't been there in years. It might have new tenants.
Did we just get 3 spots?
The Mythic Dawn. I'm retired from adventuring.
Rickety Mine out east.
Be seeing you.
Ooh. The Burning Trail is the Dawn people. I don't want to do that one. But I definitely want to go northeast. Yeah. Can I set a waypoint? Yeah. Nope. I just want to leave your house. Where's your door? Why does your door blend into your wall so well?
Yes.
$1,400 Minecrafts. That's so far away. If only I had a horse. I can't afford a horse. So that's it. That's the whole sentence. I can't afford anything. I'm terminally broke.
Look who we've got here.
Buddy, you don't want to do this. I warned you. Thanks for the axe. Ooh, and a lockpick. Do we go to the Barren Cave, which is 118 feet away, or do we walk all the way to the... Oh, yeah, we gotta go to this cave. It's right here, right? Like, what kind of adventure would I be if I didn't investigate a location called Barren Cave? There could be anything in there. This looks very similar to the Vampire Cave. Wait, is this the cave I was just in? I am going to be so very angry. I was going the wrong fracking direction. That was the Vampire Cave I was in. I am a professional video game player, Shirley. How dare you suggest otherwise? How dare you suggest otherwise? Illusion magic can illuminate dungeons. I don't want to illuminate dungeons. Is there not a... I don't think there's a east exit. I think I have to walk all the way around the town. We're going to walk around the town, and if I find an east exit, I'll feel very silly. But this way, I've left the proper way irregardlessly. Nern root. Oh. I was standing on top of it. Is that Skyrim? Where one of the towns you can, like, What was that? Oh, I got a buff. Cool. Is that a house? Yeah, it's a house. I'm not going to a house. I'll come back for the house. What buff did we get? Fortify Magicka from the Jaws of Akatosh. Fortify Speed. Nice. I have a house. It's in the waterfront district. It's kind of a slum. But you know what it has? 3 chests. Alright, my confirmations about there not being an east exit were confirmed. There's no exit to the east. Gosh, I hope there's a cool potion I can make from all this bergamot I'm getting. Oh. I did not sneak in time. You know what? I don't want to... I don't want to use up my bow of sparks, so we'll switch to this bow. Alright, time to sneak. This place is filled with rats. Sorry, Wolf Friend. It was you or me, and, well, I'm partial to me. Ooh, arrow. Alright, Rickety Mine. I don't like you, and you don't like me. Are you a rickety mine? You can be a rickety mine if you want. There's nothing wrong with that. Where did that person's S word go? Oh, there it was. It's a steel dagger. 3 for 20 is a decent ratio. It's not great, but... Dude was getting attacked by not one, not two, but 3 giant rats. It's a rough way to be. Anybody else want some? I've got plenty. This butt whooping is omnidirectional. And I'll be handing it out all day.
What's that? Do your worst. Take that. Do your worst.
I need leather gloves. It's the new upgrade I'm looking for, armor-wise. These poor bandits. They were living good lives, probably. Banditing. Not like morally good lives, but their bandit ways probably did them a surprising amount of good, and then I showed up, the main character, and everything went downhill for it. You know what? I'm gonna stab you to death with my sword. One arrow, just to let you know who's boss. over encumbered. Oh, there's a second floor to the mine. This is a regular bandit stronghold down here.
Who's there?
It doesn't seem like he's gonna turn around. All right, fine. I was going to, but... Oh. Oh no, you're like the boss. I wish you weren't. Alright, maybe not the final boss. Because that was kind of weak, but... No, that was the final boss. Alright, what? All that, and the final chest in the dungeon had a potion of sorcery in it. I'm not entirely certain this game doesn't hate its players. Oh, there is another way.
Who's there?
Your doom. No. No, no better loot.
That the best you can do?
You get nothing. You lose. Good day. Ew. Rotten apples.
Hello, who's there?
Nobody.
Guess it was nothing.
Oh yeah, it was definitely nothing. You should walk back down that hallway. I'm going to provide you with a brand new, exciting hole. Oh yeah. Oh no, he's got a friend. That's alright. His friend didn't see nothing. Chainmail boots, that's an upgrade.
Let's get this over with. What's the matter? Getting tired? Do your worst.
Now we have 2 bows of magically magicking. Very exciting. Keep the chainmail boots. Everything looks good. I probably want to turn some of this venison into potions. And the mort flesh if I can. Damage, fatigue, damage, luck. Nope. Get rid of some weight the best way possible, using your iron or using your repair hammers.
Let's get this over with. I'll have you.
I probably can't carry all of these bows home. As much as I want to.
Now you will know pain. I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm.
Oh, I could definitely, like, encumber walk. If I wanted to, but, like... They're not great for the profit ratio. Ooh, lockpick. They're not a great gold to weight ratio, so I don't think it's worth it. The ringleader has arrived. I missed. Where's my sword? Magic.
Take that!
Thanks, Ghost. Oh, wow. You dropped nothing. Where's your sword? Or was it an axe? Oh, there it is. Steel War Axe. 16 pounds for $35? No. Absolutely not. Oh, it's the ghost that can see me. I'm like, why is my eyeball filling? Paint palettes. Those could be a fun item to collect. Ah, we found the end of the dungeon. Lockpick, this thing, a ring. 20 pounds for 60? No. Especially considering I have, what, 12 pounds available? That means I can take this helmet. That startled me. Alright, what else we got in this? Is there another path, or are we just on our way out? Oh, there's a left. Alright, let's go.
This ends here.
That light shield might be better than my current shield. I'll pick it up. Where'd your axe go? War Axe of Embers, 12 pounds for 130. That's actually good, but now I have to sort inventory. Like, my shield is 4 block. The light iron is 5 block, so there we go. We need 2 more pounds. Now we've succeeded at completing this dungeon. We have 1 single pound left. Let's go back to that nice lady who told me about this place and sell her all of the stuff I found in the area. Yep. Run. And we're actually pretty close to the end of tonight's stream, too, so well done us. Well done us. Is the game volume loud enough? It doesn't look like my desktop audio is coming through too terribly strong. I feel like it could probably be just a touch louder. You're sad that the stream's over? That's fair. You don't think it's too loud? Or you don't think it's loud enough? Please clarify the statement. You're playing Final Fantasy 14? That's not Final Fantasy 11. You were supposed to play Final Fantasy 11. Ow. I don't know what that glowing green thing is, so I'm gonna go and look at it. It's a well? I remember the wells. I don't remember what they do, though, but it's not too terribly important. I can hit space to center the map on me. Oh, goodness.
Oh, have pity, sir. I got nothing to eat.
Do you want a coin? I'll toss you a coin.
I can eat for a day. Thank you, kind sir.
You're welcome.
Blessings of anew upon ye.
I might be a little bit quiet. I don't know if that's true. I'm not saying it's impossible, but then again, I am pretty tired, so could be. Proprietor, I would like to sleep at your establishment.
What is it now? Welcome to the new... This is a dark... Fighting is fine with...
Actually, I don't need to sleep at your
care.
establishment. Mushrooms, welcome in. You're here at the last possible minute. I've got roughly 10 minutes left of my stream, and it's probably mostly going to be fixing my inventory. But still, welcome in. How you doing? How you been? How you feeling? How was your day?
Yes? May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
I think the silver bow is the highest damage normal bow, so I'll keep... Oh, well, fine steel is also good, so I'll keep the silver bow, because... No, I'll keep the steel bow, because it's 9 pounds. And then this war axe I don't need. And then this iron bow I don't need.
That seems a fair price.
I am doing well. Having an absolute blast playing through Skyrim. Playing through Oblivion again. Such a good game. Really, really fun.
That seems a fair price. You've made a good bit of... That seems a fair price.
That seems a fair price. Now, did this person reset their... No.
I
they have.
appreciate
It's been
your
like 14
business.
seconds.
Bye.
Yeah. There's just a... It reminds me of when I was playing Fallout 3. There's a bunch of stuff that I remember, but it's all half remembered, because it's been so very long since I've played this game. Which makes it kind of fun. It's like playing it all over. It's like playing it from scratch, but you still have the comfort of knowing enough. Like, so you're getting to skip that somewhat, what can be painful learning curve when you start a new game.
Books. Concerning this. Yes. Oh, please. Yeah, don't. My life is drab and wretched by comparison. Good one. Don't. That's just talk. Is that so? Not... Don't. My life is drab and wretched by comparison. Imperials hate Dark Elves. Dark Elves hate
I made
Imperials.
friends.
Imperials hate that a no-name Lalu trader got made into a count. Andal Indurus doesn't help his case by having a prat for a son and a wife that dies in very suspicious circumstances. Our Dark Elves left Morrowind to get away from the church and state, and they don't like it when Imperials get all holy and patriotic with them. Of course, local Dark Elves tend to be money-grubbing, alcoholic lowbrows with little education or culture. Since I read a lot and speak well and don't drink brandy from milk pails, I guess I qualify as an Imperial. But on the whole, I like Shadenhall's Dark Elves better than I like the Imperials. So, go figure.
Interesting. Ooh, what are you training?
Pay attention, and you can learn a lot.
$270 dues for mercantile training? Is that right? Yes. Wow, that was expensive.
Can I interest you in some of my wares? Be seeing you.
Very expensive training. Maybe this person will have some lockpicks for me.
The March Rider sells and repairs weapons. Can't go into battle with broken equipment.
Well, I might as well repair all at that point.
Did you know we have the finest horses in Cyrodiil? Right here in town? Black Waterside Stables. The best thoroughbred blacks.
Oh, I should mention, since we're getting towards the end of the stream, if you have somebody you want me to raid out to, now's the time to let me know.
I'm
and
listening.
we'll do that.
I like blab. I doubt. I can't argue with that. Your foot, don't be silly. You've got a... Where did you get that? That's good. I doubt you really mean that. You've got a poor... I like blah, blah, blah. What a bore. That's good. Blah, blah. Was that supposed to... I can't argue with that. That's... Don't make me... I'm not buying... That's enough. Your foot... Was that I can't... I like that a lot. You're good. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Won't I? How many repair hammers do I have left? I have 2. That's... I should probably buy one. Ooh. Absorb blade, agility, and endurance on the strike. Interesting. No lockpicks, unfortunately. My days of skulking might be at a middle.
Farewell.
I don't know you, and I don't care to know you.
That's just so rude. The Fighters Guild. I could join the Fighters Guild. The Mages Guild. I could join the Mages Guild. Yay. Alright, we leveled up via acrobatics. Not exactly what I was intending, just leaping around. But not what I was intending, if that makes sense. Alright, I believe I've shopped at all the stores here. let's head to my home in the waterfront. We'll do my level up. I'll empty my inventory of all my various potion ingredients, and that'll do it. We'll call it there. Also, I'm dropping some frames now, so that makes sense. My internet's tired.
The pleasure is all mine. What's going on with you? What's going on? The scuba trade is making a lot of money for the
Always well, here's the thing. Acrobatics gets leveled because you can't not hit spacebar constantly. That's just how that works. Anything I want to deposit. I kind of want to put my magic arrows away for Meow. Just because, like, I don't want to shoot them. Okay, we've done it. Go to bed. Let's get that. Let's get that level. The secret does seem to be hard work, yes, but it's also a kind of blind passion, an inspiration. So I think we're gonna do agility and strength for this level, and then we'll put a couple points in endurance just to get ourselves some more HP. We've neglected agility for a few too many levels. We're at 80, which is realistically pretty good for where we are. But anyway, let's do a save. Let's put up my outro screen. Get y'all some background music. And do my thank yous. Oh gosh, that was so very loud. I'm sorry. I want to thank everybody for being here with me tonight. I very much appreciate it. Wednesdays tends to be a quieter stream, so no shock there. I want to thank Shirley and Mushrooms. And we had Errol, and we had Bastion, and we had QC, and we had Briz, and we had Comrade, and we had Crafty. And I think that was everybody. So, good group. It was a lot of fun. I'll be back on Sunday. I might be back on a different day for a bonus stream, but those are bonus streams, so don't expect those. So I never really like to broadcast them, but I do like to say that they happen. Yeah, Sunday we'll be playing cozy games. Not sure what it'll be yet. Probably won't be Oblivion, but it might be. It might be. And that'll do it. Who do we have to raid out to? Who do I got? Raid channel is the button we press. Let's see. Justice is playing Tales of Fantasia. Umehime is playing Cuphead. Love Cuphead. Such a good game. Somebody called Clerical Errol is playing Baldur's Gate 3. I think that's probably where we're going to be headed out. Then again, Auntie Isla is playing Stardew. Ooh, Errol. I appreciate you, but Stardew. Yeah. Yeah. I see Yay Molly's playing Palia as well. There's a lot of people streaming on Wednesdays. Good gravy. Wednesdays are a very popular day, it seems. Alright, let's raid out Auntie Isla. Absolutely. Auntie doesn't stream too terribly often, so getting to raid out to them is always exciting. Goodness, that was a big yawn. Alright, that's gonna do it for me. Yep, we're raiding out Tonti Isla. Remember, as always, be excellent to each other. We'll see you next time. Bye!
Oh my god, I'm being raided. What? That's far too exciting for a started run.